Right, what's up guys, here on the Atomic Clancy etc. Now my name is James, bringing you guys a new video here today. Today I thought I would go through all of the new weapons in Fallen Ghosts DLC here in Recon Wildlands. Before we get into the video though guys, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you're new, that would be amazing. And yeah, let's get right into it. So, the first new weapon that you have here in the list, and the first one that you will get is the Phobos crossbow. I will be doing videos on how to actually get the weapons. If you guys want to see them, do let me know in the comment section below. But Phobos is Greek, it means fear. It is a noun in Greek, it's literally the fear crossbow, probably the crossbow of fear. And as you can see, the damage is very high. It generally is a one-shot kill. The only problem I have with this in terms of the damage is that it sucks at killing the guys that you can only hit in the head, because it is hard to hit a headshot with this thing. So the damage is very good, the accuracy and the handling are good, the range and the rate of fire suck, but this is completely silent, so you won't set yourself off by shooting this, and the penetration is quite good as well. So if we go down here, you can see here are all the weapons that we have in the base game that are in this DLC. The next new weapon is the BFG-50A Sniper. This gun is insane. It is brand new, it is customizable. If you look here, you can go through the parts and stuff. Its damage is maxed out because you have the ability where your damage isn't affected by suppressors. It has full damage even with a suppressor on. So I would definitely recommend with all of your guns putting on a suppressor. Its accuracy is very good. Its handling is very poor, which is kind of annoying. But its range is maxed out as well. Its rate of fire not great. Noise reduction good. Penetration good. It's got there's paint presets, all of that sort of stuff. It is very, very effective. It's personally my favourite sniper. I haven't used the HDI or anything like that so far, but this thing is insane. It is a very good thing. It is very, very, very good. It one-shots pretty much everyone that I've come across so far. Going down to the next ones, you can see here are the ones that are the Unidad, RPK, that sort of thing. But here are all the new ones now that are the ones that you get for killing people. First up, you have the T95 Spectre. You can see that it has a laser sight and what looks to be a red dot, and it has a skull sort of like rushing forward as its paint. Pretty average. It looks like it could be vaguely effective. I will be trying out these weapons when I get them. My main problem with this again is that you can't customize it, so no suppressor. I really like the suppressor in this game. I pretty much always use it. Next one down is the SR25 Jungle. So this has a very interesting camo. You can see it has a Egyptian eye on the buttstock. That is a hieroglyph, I think. And then it has, again, a very nice paint job. It has what it looks to be either a rangefinder or a laser sight. I'm not quite sure. And a very interesting scope there. I'm not really quite sure what that is. It has a grip as well. Potentially extended mags, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that it has the same stats as the normal SR25, but just has different attachments. I don't really know. Down one more, the MK14 Occult. This gun does look quite interesting. I will almost definitely be using this. This has a suppressor on it. Look, it has medium damage, very high accuracy, pretty high range, and this noise reduction is 100%. This looks very good. This looks like it could be a big upgrade on the normal MK14. It also has some sort of gun wraps on it as well. Quite a nice aesthetic feel. Could be quite good for camouflage and stuff. Going down one more, we have the HDI Muddy Bones, pretty much the default best sniper in the game, the HDI, that or the MSR. You see it has damage, accuracy and range all maxed out. It has very cool paint on it. It's very loud though, obviously. You see it has what looks to be a muzzle brake on it, I'm not quite sure. But its handling, rate of fire and noise reduction are very low, but again, if you're spotted, if they know where you are, this could be very good for picking people off at a long range. Going on to the Deimos crossbow. Deimos again is Greek. I'm not entirely sure what it is though. I personally do ancient Greek at school, but I know there's a word Deinos, which is with an N instead, that means strange or terrible. I don't know if that's going to be that or not, but you can see that this thing has a sight. It looks like it could be good. It is effectively going to be a normal crossbow with a sight on it. Moving on to the next gun here, guys, we have the Extranjeros PDR. Now, the PDR is basically a new gun that we're going to be getting here. It looks pretty nice. It looks like I think it's an AR, but it might be an SMG. I can't honestly remember, but this looks pretty cool. It's got a nice camo on it, got the red dot sight on there. Pretty average stats. It's got low damage, but its accuracy is really good, and good handling as well, which suggests to me it's probably going to be an SMG. Medium range, medium rate of fire, poor noise reduction. You can't obviously change this one either because it is a extra variant, I guess. Going here to the SR635 Apparition. This thing, again, looks really cool. It's got those beads around the buttstock and then got a nice camo on there. By the looks of things, it has an iron sight on it, a really long stock and a silencer, or a suppressor, and a, does it have a grip? Not really sure. This looks pretty cool. The SR635 really isn't the best gun in the game, but it is usable. I will be trying to use as many of these guns as possible just to like spice up the game. It would be so cool if these were actually going to be in the main game, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen, unfortunately. Going down to the next gun, we have the base PDR. This one will be able, I think, to be changed up by the looks of things. I'm not entirely sure. I think it should be able to. This one should be able to be changed by the looks of things. It has a laser sight and a red dot on it to start off. It's pretty much the same to the one we've just had a look through. Here we have the R4. This is something I'm very excited about. Those of you who know your guns might recognise this as looking like the Galil, which is basically what it is based off of. It has medium damage but good accuracy and then a really high rate of fire. This thing would be really, really fun to play with. It has what looks to be like the PKS sight, maybe. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, this would be really fun to play with. Have the 556XI Dragon, which has a dragon camo on it, I guess. It looked like a really drum mag, that is, isn't it? So that'd be a really long mag. A noob tube on the bottom of it and a red dot sight. Again, pretty average stats. Could be quite fun to use, especially with that noob tube on there. Then we have the Extranjeros R4, which is again the Galil, but with a cool sight on it. Maybe the PKS sight again. I'm not quite sure. Is that a rangefinder? I think that might be a rangefinder, and a suppressor on it. Again, this gun looks very good. Should be very fun to use. Nice camo. And the L85A2 Crocodile, which has a subtle, I think is the best way to describe it, camo on it. When the light shines in it right, it shines like with scales and stuff, but most of the time you can't see it. A PKS sight again and a suppressor. That thing's accuracy is really good and its range is very good, as is its noise reduction, but its damage is very low. Have the PSG-1. I swear I recognise that gun already, but hey ho. Let's have a quick look through it anyway. Nice sniper. I'm pretty sure that is in the base game. Then you have the PSG-1 Mercenary, which is from the Ubisoft Club, which is basically the same gun with a cool camo on it. Yeah, that is all of... No, it's not. I've gone too far. Very sorry. I have the MDR. Pretty sure this again is in the base game, but again, that looks pretty cool. You have the Extranjeros MDR, which obviously will be a new gun. That camo looks really cool. Is that what a fish? That's a fish by the looks of things. Base sight, foregrip, looks pretty cool. And finally, the Extranjeros BFG. Look at those stats. Those stats are quite nice. 100% damage, 100% accuracy, 100% range. Good penetration, pretty good noise reduction. Terrible handling though, like the normal BFG had. But yeah, those are all the new weapons in the game, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe, and leave your thoughts on the new weapons in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.